Political tensions are spiraling in Senegal. Protests and riots have gripped one of Africa's most stable democracies. Several people are dead, and more unrest is likely to follow. It's all related to one man, opposition leader and presidential hopeful Ousmane Sonko, who was convicted in a case in June and is now facing a new wave of charges. President Macky Sall's government has also dissolved Sonko's party, the Patriots of Senegal, or PASTEF, accusing him and other party leaders of rallying supporters into stoking unrest. Protests and clashes have broken out since Sonko was arrested last week, and he's now been charged with other new offences, including fomenting insurrection and endangering state security. For Sonko and his supporters, the new charges and his June conviction are all part of a plot to stop him from running for president next year.
So the legal problems he's facing, part of them are personal, if you will. He was accused of rape by a young woman in a massage parlor that he frequented, and he was acquitted of the rape charges but found guilty of corruption of a minor and sentenced to 2 years in prison on that. There are, of course, people in Senegal who thought that that was politically motivated, and others who think it's not. But he's also had legal issues for political reasons. He was charged for defamation of a minister, found guilty of that and fined some months ago, and now he's facing charges of having incited violence. And those are serious political charges.
Sonko came third in the 2019 election and still remains an undeniably popular figure, especially among young Senegalese disillusioned with the political elite. The former tax inspector has tapped into that very sentiment and positioned himself as a generational shift from the old order.
Ousmane Sonko has emerged as sort of a young, dynamic politician mobilizing urban youth. He has other support, but it seems to be that the ones that he's been able to mobilize in the streets are mostly young and urban people. What he's able to offer is simply an outlet for anger and frustration.
The coming months are critical for Senegal, its stability and its democratic credentials. Sonko and his supporters want him to have another shot at the presidency, and as long as that remains up in the air, the risk of more unrest remains high.
The big question is whether there is any chance that he would be allowed to present himself for to be a candidate in the elections of next year, 2024. If he's not, I suspect he will continue to agitate and to protest and to claim that it's a political motivation for the exclusion. But that, of course, depends on whether he's allowed to stand in elections. So that's something that the courts and the political elite in Senegal will have to sort out.